that I have for you. When you said yes to me, everything lined up at that point. Everything lined up at that point. So now I can walk in the anointing that's on my life. Now I can walk in the grace that's on my life and be effective in life and in ministry because I gave God my yes. So that's a note I want you to take. So now I'm going to go to Isaiah 42, 6 through 7. It says, I, the Lord, have called you in righteousness. I will take hold of your hand, meaning God is going to be with you. I will keep you and will make you to be a covenant for the people and a light for the Gentiles, to open eyes that are blind, to free captives from prison, and to release from the dungeon those who sit in darkness. So that is what a chosen person does. That is what Jesus did for us. That is what chain breakers do. See, Jesus wasn't just the only chain breaker. Jesus was the chain breaker of all, but he gave us that same anointing to be able to walk in the anointing of the breaker's anointing, to be able to break chains. Woman of God, you have been purposed and predestined by God to break chains. God has chosen you to be an Esther in your generation, to be an Esther in your bloodline, and he's going to use you to do some powerful things. It was things I would go to sleep and dream about years ago. And the moment I surrendered and gave God my yes, God said, all right, you ready? And he shot me into my destiny. And the things I would dream about, the things I would see in my sleep, the things that I would, see, the visions of the woman of God that God has showed me I would become. That started to awake, and assignments and everything he showed me began to happen in my life. And I no longer had to be in the waiting room. God thrusted me forth into my destiny. And that is why I know that when you surrender to God, God will begin to do a work in you and get you out into the leadership position of being chosen that he's called you to walk in. Now, although it's not popular to talk about generational curses and people don't believe it's real, my personal life is a testimony that not only are generational curses real, generational blessings are also real. And the few things I want to